welcome to College Station, Texas. Today, at the home of the 12th man, as Texas A&M Aggies will set out this afternoon to open the season with a victory at Kyle Field. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Aggies will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bobcats offense will start this game off. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
That's right there. Defense.
How many times you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feet, understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnett. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understanding they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Complete out of the backfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Aggie.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And David, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands, guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Creates a little room. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make Matt, turning it on. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
My, oh my, 41 yards for them on the ground already in this 1st quarter. He looks as if he's intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Rigby. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Stewart.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Pulls it in. It's Norman. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Under fire. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Punt is in the air. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Armstrong. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
Takes the handoff. It's Browning. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Looking to throw. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. On the run, still looking. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Bobcats will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Caught over the middle. It's Rigby. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Aggie! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Browning. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Finding open areas. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Browning. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Breaks the tackle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Butler. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bobcats have pushed it inside the 20. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The option look. And the ball is free on the pitch. Offense scoops it up and still going.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball support.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Shakes off the defender. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. The Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. They're going to run it to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Snagged in the middle. It's Parks. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Rigby. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really...
Touchdown, Aggies! And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires on the move. He makes the catch. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressive.
Touchdown, Bobcats. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. First down here for the offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Armstrong. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They're setting up the screen. Runs through the tackle. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Stewart. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on in the second half.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love
a shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Oh, they're after him. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man quickly. Oh, just keeps moving. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Around the end, it's Washington. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama. Mustard. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, and keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll give it to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Armstrong. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. A&M comes back out with another first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll run it from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Catch in the middle. It's Summers. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. Hard running there. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned